Sergio from La Marcha in Berkeley, and today we're making paella huertana. So this is not the most traditional style paella, but it's definitely one of the most popular here in Berkeley. It's an all-vegetarian or vegan paella. And to start off, we're going to use some olive oil. And we're making a sofrito, which is sauteed onions, leeks, pasilla peppers, bell peppers, and grated tomato. One of the key steps here is you want to sweat out all the water in the onions and cook out all the water in the tomato. The rice is going to absorb the stock, the broth, all the delicious oils, and so you want to make sure that the vegetables don't have any water. So once you notice the liquid's all gone, it's the time to add the garlic. You want to make sure to not add the garlic too soon or else you'll burn the garlic. If some of the vegetables are sticking in, that's fine. Just keep some white wine on hand and you can deglaze with white wine. While that's going on, you'll want to toast your saffron. This is a really important step. Helps sort of bring out the flavors, and you just want to do it on a medium heat as soon as you start to get those aromas from the saffron. Once that's toasted, you grind it up either with your fingers or in a mortar and pestle. And to help bring out some of that wonderful yellow color, just soak it in white wine for about 5 minutes. Okay, after we've sauteed the vegetables, so the sofrito, we'll add the saffron with the white wine. If you want to make this paella truly vegetarian, you can use vegetable stock or you could substitute for chicken stock. We'll add salt, pepper, and pimentón de la vera, or smoked paprika from Spain. This is one of those flavors that really reminds me of Spain, so this is key for the vegetarian paella. Especially if you're doing a paella without chorizo, this is kind of what it gives that earthy, smoky flavor that'll kind of taste like it has chorizo even though it's vegetarian. Once we bring that liquid up to a boil, we're going to add our rice. One of the key things about this step here is that you don't want to agitate the rice too much. Once you put it in, you just kind of want to give it a quick stir, position the rice where you want it, and then you want to let it be. If you keep working it, you're going to release all those starches and you're going to get a consistency that's more like a risotto than a paella. So the great thing about California is we have an abundance of fresh produce. Today we're going to be adding local snap peas and asparagus. Chickpeas are very common in Spain, so I like to add garbanzo beans to my vegetarian paella. And I like to have a little fun with it too, something a little contrast in color. So today we're going to be adding purple cauliflower. So one of the last steps, really key here, is you want to turn off and let it sit for about 5 minutes. And what this is going to do is it's going to have all that oil and fat drop to the bottom, and this will help caramelize the bottom of the rice. And this is key for paella. It's called socarat in Valencia, and you can't have a paella without the caramelized rice bottom. All right, after about 5 minutes, we'll uncover, and this is the most important step. You'll want to bring the heat back up on a medium-low and simmer for a couple of minutes, just until you start to hear it sizzle. And that's when you're going to get that caramelized bottom. That's the socarat, and then you're done. And that's the paella huertana. Served with lemon, and that's how we do it here at La Marcha at 2026 San Pablo.